front of the field. Everybody playing nice, give and take. Couple cars too wide, but they're both down. Oh, backwards.
Sideways behind him. The 88 Alex Bowman gets turned around.
Oh, got a little help getting down into the braking zone there. Man, battling the 43 for laps. Bowman just cleaned him out. Yes. Have to wonder. He said it. He's been battling the last several laps.
For the 9 of Chase Elliott. Oh, left to go. Big crash. Big crash. Suarez, a lot of damage.
Kyle's issue is just a winner. And the 14-0 is the 11 spins. Right in front of the 14 who I was referencing.
Right here.
Well, the 12 car Haney around. Down to within 2 car lengths. Oh, now he goes down to 37. Big car really pressuring. A little smoke back there in the back of the pack. Oh, the 2 cars spun out. Brandon Pulaski goes around. Oh, the 11 spun out. We got the track block. Newman's in it. Big problem over here in the infield. Newman is backwards into the next round. 3 flags back in the air. Lot of contact into turn 1. They're wrecking. The 34's in the wall as well.
And another great restart for the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Smoke the tires. The 9's going to miss it. He gets into the wall. Race leader. Chase Elliott into the wall.
Let's take a look.
You're clear.
Wow. The damage at this point. He's already had contact with the wall somewhere in the infield. I doubt because the 9 has a run of the 19 of Truex. And the 9 is going to force his way in. Oh, the 4 is going to miss the corner. He misses the wall.
Into the wall. Side by side and carnage in turn 1.
Oh, we got a car into the back. We got many cars.
Sliding over the Hartburn turn. Aaron Jones is around. Alex Bowman is involved. The 48 of Jimmy Johnson from Mark Jr. And 2 hard through 1. Keselowski, Larson both into the wall. They pile up in the tough Hartburn turn. Caution coming out again. Chase Elliott. Out of turn 4, he'll make the last chicane. And Chase Elliott put on a dominating performance today. He'll win at the Charlotte Roval.
He is the hottest driver in the playoffs right now.
There's another one.
4 road course wins in a row. Chase Elliott's going to do it again at the Roval. Driver ever in the Cup Series to win 3 road course races in the same season. Kyle Larson through the chicane for the final time. He will win at the Charlotte Roval.
The rear chicane.
A 2-point advantage for Briscoe and Christopher Bell. He has done it. He's won his way into the round of 8. Banked curve at Charlotte Roval. Now he goes to the inside. Here comes Jimmy Johnson. Locks the brakes up.
Oh, he's
And he's going to
spinning.
slide. He slides through the middle. Truex gets tagged. Now, it'll be a fight for the finish line. Ryan Blaney and the 12 will win.
He stopped. He came to a full stop to make sure.
Into his bucket, as we call it, and he will take that into the next 3 races.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Charlotte Roval for the NASCAR Cup Series Bank of America Roval 400 in the cutoff race in the round of 12 as AJ Allmendinger sits on the pole alongside the 8 of Kyle Busch. As we get ready to get underway and begin here at the Roval, the green flag's out. Allmendinger, a huge jump on the start of the race, going through that front stretch chicane. Already 2 car lengths clear on Kyle Busch into turn 1. As Allmendinger takes the lead now and tries to drive away and put himself in position to get his first Cup Series win since 2021 through Indianapolis Road Course. As we look throughout the field, looking at our playoff contenders throughout the field, seeing how they're all running, how they started this race. A bit of a poor qualifying effort from Chase Elliott, Ryan Preece, Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric got their work cut out for them. Going to come from the back of the field towards the front. I mean, Larson at the back as well, really struggling, but But oh, and the 24 William Byron's off into the tire barrier, and around he goes, and the caution will come out. Byron goes way off the course, goes into the tire barrier, and the infield section of the course goes crashing and is going to bring out the caution on lap 1. William Byron's racing Corey LaJoy. He tries to clear LaJoy, drives it way too deep in the corner, and off into the tire barrier. Byron goes crashing. Caution will wave here, the Charlotte Roval, for Byron crashing into that tire barrier as everyone makes their way through onto NASCAR 1 and 2, heading towards that backstretch chicane. AJ Allmendinger continues to lead the race in the number 16 Celsius Chevrolet for Colleague Racing, trying to bring them back to victory lane. Kyle Busch, who enters this race 1 point below the cut line, running in second. He needs a good run, doing that right now. He's doing just that. Bell in third, Harvick back there in fifth, Buescher, Reddick, Bowman inside the top 10. A lot of guys who need some points, need to get the job done. But it'll be AJ Allmendinger leading after the opening lap of racing at the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval. And now we're going to move on to lap number 4. The ensuing restart, Allmendinger continues to lead. Busch, Bell, Haley, Harvick remain in the top 5. Harvick, though, fighting Buescher for that position, the 17. Before we get into Buescher going way wide through the corner. Buescher way off the racing line. He's going to bounce into the outside wall into Bubba Wallace, and around they go. Buescher and Bubba spin on the infield, coming off to NASCAR 1 and 2. The caution will come out. Buescher and Bubba Wallace go spinning, and the 17 entered this race only 10 points above that playoff cut line, which was above his teammate Brad Keselowski, who was only a couple of cars behind him. But now Buescher spins out and is going to lose all of his track position and some crucial points here in the playoffs. Will he still be able to make it behind him, though? The 11 to Denny Hamlin, you get into him, big contact, the 43 around. Denny Hamlin piles into him, and more trouble there with Hamlin and Jones. All chaos erupting here at the Roval. Everyone manages to and somehow get by that cleanly, but meanwhile back to the front, Allmendinger continues to lead. Harvick trying to get into 5th around Justin Haley. Sorry, into 4th around Justin Haley. Couldn't quite do it. Allmendinger leads now. Is the 45 Reddick is a lap car on lap 29. The 48 is out of the race. Bowman, one of your playoff contenders in the round of 12, came in 17 to the good. It's going to be the first car out of this race. It's going to finish in dead last, getting 1 point on the day, and could cost him a spot in the round of 8. As your race leader is actually going to be the 5 of Kyle Larson, as Reddick, Austin Hill, and LaJoy are all lap cars trying to get back on the lead lap, but right in front of your leaders, Kyle Larson and Austin Dillon, who are fighting for the Stage 1 win right now. Larson, though, leading. Dillon second. Stenhouse third. Logano is third. Ty Dillon is fourth. The battle for fifth is between Mike Rockenfeller and someone else. As a little bit further back here, you see everyone making their way through this corner. Then we saw the Buescher crash. No incidents there, so we stay green. As Kyle Larson continues to lead, but Austin Dillon trying to find a way by here into the backstretch chicane. Larson holds him off, does a good inside braking lane. Continues to follow LaJoy and Austin Hill. Larson leading this race back here. Ty Dillon, Joey Logano duking it out for 3rd place on the racetrack right now. Buescher, Keselowski, Elliott in stage point position right now. As Bell and all the other drivers who lost some track position after pit stops trying to find their way back up to the front of this field. But it remains Kyle Larson leading. Austin Dillon in second, Joey Logano in Ty Dillon in third, and Joey Logano in fourth. Is now move on to lap number 31 here, as this is going to be the end of stage number 1. Last lap of the stage is the Dillon brothers 1-2 right now with Austin and Ty, followed by the 17 of Buescher, and then it is Keselowski, Allmendinger, Logano, and Eric Jones, followed by Keselowski, Elliott, and Rockenfeller, the top 10. It's Austin Dillon leading his brother Ty right now. Brothers Dillon 1-2 at the Roval. Christopher Buescher, who spun on lap number 4 to bring out our second caution of the race, has now found his way back up into 3rd, looking to get himself 8 crucial stage points in his quest to try to make the round of 8. Every point matters for that 17, so whatever stage points he can get here, he needs them desperately. But it looks like Austin Dillon's going to get himself a stage win. Of course, he won Auto Club, but was one of the 2 winners who was too low in points to make the playoffs. Is just trying to rebound here to finish the season strong with a good run here today at the Roval. His brother Ty Dillon having a career best run of 2nd place right now at 77. But how about AJ Allmendinger? A tremendous amount of time gaining down Chris Buescher, getting after it for 3rd place. Could cost Buescher 1 point. That 1 point could be the difference between transferring to the round of 8 and being eliminated after the Roval. As they go through NASCAR 3 and 4 for the final time in stage number 1. Dillon's going to get the stage win. Allmendinger making the pass on Buescher as we speak for 3rd place. Stenhouse trouble in front of us. We toss the El Command, and Austin Dillon wins stage 1 at the Charlotte Roval, but a caution apparently has already come out on the racetrack. And I have to figure out why. That's quite odd that a caution's already come out. So we try to find what in the world has happened here. Maybe an incident involving someone back here like a Ryan Blaney. Not really sure, to be honest. There's nothing there. I just look through the field, see if... Oh, looks like Ryan Priest, Denny Hamlin going through the backstretch chicane. Contact, and Priest gets sent around by Hamlin after Hamlin bounced off that inside safer barrier. Just Priest pushing it a little bit too hard. Slams Hamlin into that wall. Priest gets spun out. Some of our playoff contenders. So the 41 losing some crucial points here. Throw being spun out by Denny Hamlin through the backstretch chicane. Harvick has to check up to avoid him. That will cost Ryan Priest dearly in this quest to make the round of 8. But as we saw, Austin Dillon will win stage 1 at the ROVAL, followed by his brother Ty in second, Allmendinger third, Buescher 7 stage points in fourth, and Larson, Logano, Jones, Elliott stage points, Keselowski stage points. And then it will be Zane Smith right near your top 10 at the ROVAL, with some crucial points earned there by Chris Buescher, Brad Keselowski, and Chase Elliott. All three guys were 11th, 12th, and 13th on the playoff grid. They needed those points. That's exactly what they've been getting today. As I look at AJ Allmendinger, who's now cycled back out to be the race leader. Now the 17 and the 4 are out of the race on lap 61. Buescher and Harvick. Harvick had a big enough cushion. He should be fine, but the 17 just got those 7 stage points. Hamlin out as well. Ty Dillon, who's in second, is out of this race as well. But Buescher, the question is, does he have enough points built up, enough of a cushion if anything else happens to transfer on to the round of 8, or will Buescher be eliminated with that mistake being wrecked out of the race for a caution that we did not see? Allmendinger going a little bit wide here through the infield portion of the road course, still holding that lead over Chase Briscoe, but also out of the race you have the 20, Christopher Bell, your regular season champion, and Briscoe bounces off the wall, fighting hard for the lead. But your regular season champion out of the race came in only 22. The good Bell now might be in jeopardy of missing the round of 8 as your regular season title, the regular season champion. My God, that would be a stunner. But a wild turn of events has a lot of contenders out of this race. But as AJ Allmendinger continues to dominate, Eric Almirola now in second, Chase Briscoe in third, Ryan Blaney fourth, Mike Rockenfeller doing a great job, P5 right now, as Suarez battling out with the 77. As in the front of the field, AJ Allmendinger going to lead the field here as we work our way through stage number 2 at the Charlotte Motor Speedway ROVAL. And the caution has come out on the racetrack. We have a caution, ladies and gentlemen. The caution is out, but we can't find what for, so just going to rewind a little bit and see maybe what happens. We can't find anything that would have triggered the caution flag coming out so far. So look to see if anything is developing, but so far nothing. Looks like maybe on pit road, the 19 of Truex, the 54 of Gibbs, and the 41 of Priest possibly involved in an accident. We're going to find out if indeed Truex and Priest went crashing here into the tire barrier, past all the Bojangles side, getting close to getting back on the track in NASCAR 1 and 2. Priest and Truex get together. Truex and Priest both go sliding hard into this tire barrier. Big hit right there by the 19, which we're about to see. He slams that wall. Priest then slams that wall as well. And the 19 and the 41 going to be out of this race. And now that also begs the question, does Ryan Priest have enough of a cushion to sustain this kind of crash in the second stage of racing at the ROVAL, or will he be eliminated from the round of 12 in a chaotic race so far at the ROVAL as Priest and Truex go crashing through the infield road course and bring out the caution flag with AJ Allmendinger in the lead at the Charlotte ROVAL. And now we move on to the last lap of stage number 2. Allmendinger going down the backstretch chicane for the final time, looking to bring himself home the stage win as he looks well on his way to victory lane today. Could Allmendinger finally break through and get that first win since 2021 for himself and Colleague Racing, get him back on the map, give him some confidence to finish out this season strong? As behind him, of course, the second place is Eric Almirola. As AJ Allmendinger will dominate and win stage 2 at the ROVAL. Eric Almirola going to come home a very strong second place stage finish, 9 points for your Talladega winner. Blaney will come home in third, big points for him. Justin Haley and Chastain the top 5. Then Tyler Reddick, Brad Keselowski more stage points. Rockenfeller, Larson, and the 9 of Chase Elliott going to get some crucial stage points right there. And Michael McDowell going to round out your top 10 in the stage. And now we're going to get back out of here with just 7 laps to go at the Charlotte ROVAL. AJ Allmendinger continues to lead this race. Michael McDowell 1 lap down, trying to make a move to hold up Allmendinger in some way. Maybe forces Allmendinger wide, but Allmendinger holds the lead, just too quick and too clinical to today to be stopped on this road course as he gets to the inside lane now, the preferred lane, going through this almost carousel-like corner as Allmendinger will make the pass, put Michael McDowell back 1 lap down, and continue to drive away at the race lead as he has, of course, McDowell now as a blocker between himself and second place Eric Almirola. Actually, the 10 is actually lapped down as well. Second place, I believe, is a 31 of Haley. Colleague 1-2 right now. How about that? But as we look throughout the field, your playoff contenders, Elliott, Keselowski, Reddick running well inside the top 10. Behind us, Haley bounces off the wall. The 31 pushing it a little bit too hard, trying to get up to his teammate. Hits the outside wall, but keeps it going the right direction. The 14 is around. Chase Briscoe in the same spot where Priest and Truex crashed earlier. The 14 of Chase Briscoe gets bounced off of Joey Logano and dumped by Eric Jones. The 14 goes sliding into that inside tire barrier. Briscoe goes around, caution is out, and we will have another restart with Allmendinger leading at the rope. As everyone makes their way through the backstretch chicane, trying to make sure any playoff implications can happen. Kyle Busch right now struggling with track position, as is Austin Cindric. I mean, it's going to be a crazy fight at the bubble. See who made it, who got eliminated before we head to the round of 8 that begins next week at Las Vegas. But AJ Allmendinger will lead the field back to the caution flags. Then on to the white flag. Final laps on the Cardinal Bank for AJ Allmendinger. Looking to get the win here in the Charlotte Roval, has absolutely dominated today, has been unstoppable, much like Parker Kligerman in the Xfinity race yesterday, and looks well on his way to victory lane today. At second place is his teammate, Justin Haley, looking for a colleague racing 1-2. A huge day for that team. He has a 4.5 second lead over Justin Haley, as he has 2 lap cars between him anyway of Byron and McDowell. As Allmendinger now makes his way through the inner loop here. Through this portion of the course has been so tricky all day long for many of our playoff contenders and just normal racers here. Have gotten into that wall, pushing it too hard. Now back up through NASCAR 1 and 2 towards the backstretch chicane. For the final time, Allmendinger going to cap off a truly dominant performance here at the Charlotte Roval. With a trip to Ruoff Mortgage victory lane, looks like as William Byron's going to be the first car 1 lap down, currently in 11th. There's only 10 cars on the lead lap at a road course. That is unheard of. But Byron looking to bring home a solid 11th. Of course, missed the playoffs, but it's been pretty decent since. Still the first driver out of the playoffs currently at this moment in time in the point standings. McDowell behind him looks to get 12th. But through NASCAR 3 and 4, heading to the front stretch chicane for the final time. AJ Allmendinger for Colleague Racing is going to give them what they've always been wanting, a win at the Roval. AJ Allmendinger wins the Charlotte Roval, and Justin Haley will come home in second for a Colleague Racing 1-2 finish. Ross Chastain will come home in third. Ryan Blaney will advance to the round of 8 with a 4th place finish today. Great job for him. How about Mike Rockenfeller getting his first career top 5 finish? Chase Elliott in 6th. You'll have Chase Briscoe in 7th. Actually, 8th place. 7th, I believe, is the 15 of Andy Lally. Yeah, Briscoe is 8th. Tyler Reddick is coming home to finish in 9th place. Of course, already advanced with his win in Texas. Reddick will come home in 9th. And right near your top 10 is going to be the 6th of Brad Keselowski for RFK Racing. A strong day for him and Elliott. Should both put them through to the next round of the playoffs. Is a great day for Keselowski. Runs like your top 10 at the Roval. But is AJ Allmendinger your winner? For the first time in 2023 for Colleague Racing, he gets the job done, and it's a 1-2 for the team, no less. Great day for Colleague. And now we're going to find out who made it to the round of 8 and which 4 drivers will be eliminated from championship contention after today. When we see the playoff grid in just a few short minutes. The 4 drivers that were eliminated the 4 drivers that have been eliminated from the playoffs are Ty Gibbs, Austin Cindric, Kyle Busch, and Alex Bowman out of the playoffs of the round of 12. Ty Gibbs misses it by 20. Just had a subpar round overall. Cindric misses it by 12. He was even worse. And then Kyle Busch, the 2-time champion, out by just 4 points. After a tough finish to the Roval, and Bowman misses it by just 2 points by DNFing and finishing in dead last to Christopher Buescher. Bowman would have made it if he just had 3 more spots. Instead, he gets eliminated by Buescher, who makes the transfer. Both RFK cars are through. Priest advances. Keselowski, Elliott, Bell, Harvick, Blaney, and Reddick advance to the round of 8. So we get the playoff grid heading to the first race of the Elite 8, starting with Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Christopher Bell, your regular season champion, remains comfortable, plus 18 to the good. Harvick at 12 to the good in second in his final season, still has a shot at the title. And then Reddick and Priest only 1 point above the playoff bubble, with Elliott and Blaney both just 1 below. Keselowski only 2 out, and Buescher out by 6. So until the round of 8 opener next week at Las Vegas, I hope you all have a good one.